2024 seems to be the year of international football as the Asian Cup comes to Qatar, and I got my early door predictions and they're coming at you next. Today we take a early look, in fact, at the Asian Cup. That's right, come at you out in Qatar, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button. All things Asian Cup related, Papa Rovers related, world football related. We got it all here, boys, under one rooski. Of course, over the next few days, we're going to take a deep, dark look at, of course, the Asian Cup and my early door predictions for each and every one of the groups. That's right, of course. So make sure you get your own picks in, who you think will go through, who you think will go home, in the comment section down below. But before we get into it, big shout out once again to my VIPs. They are the patrons, that's right. And of course, make sure you subscribe, you smash the old likey, get the YouTube algorithm work for you, because we're going to cover the Asian Cup in extensive detail when, of course, it kicks off at the start of 2024. But let's get into it. All right then, folks, let's take a little look at Group B then over in the Asian Cup. Again, these are my early door predictions, which could and more than likely may change as we get closer to kickoff in 2024. But before we get into my picks, let's take a little look at the nations that make up Group B in the Asian Cup. We have Australia, the Dingoes. The Dingoes swallowed my baby. Qualified as Group B winners. They are a powerhouse here. And of course, these are one of the nations that could go very far in this competition. They did win it back in 2015. Of course, the last appearance was back in 2019. They've been here 5 times in the past since being recognised as an Asian country in the eyes of football. Of course, joining Australia will be these guys. Again, testing my flag knowledge. I believe this is Iraq. That's wrong. I think I'm... Hang on a minute. Hang on a bloody minute. Let me do my it's Syria. It's bloody Syria. I told you my flag knowledge is a little bit rusty in this part of the world, but it is Syria. They're joining Australia over in Group B, and Syria have been, if I can get this in alphabetical order, been at the tournament 7 times in the past, qualified as second round Group A winners. Wow. 2019 was that. Never made it out of the group stages though, so this could be their time to shine here. They're joined by India. That's of course India qualified as Group D winners, qualified 5 times in the past. 2019 was the last. They were runners-up back in 1964. That was their best ever performance of India in Group B, and they're joined by Uzbekistan. I've been there, so these are going to be a little bit of a shining light for me, a little bit of a soft spot for them. Uzbekistan qualifies 3rd round Group C winners, qualified 8 times in the past. 2019 was the last. They did finish 4th in 2011. Again, a team that could cause some problems for the likes of Australia in this group. So these are, of course, the nations. What about the games? Well, here they come at you right here, right now. What about me? Where am I? Well, I'll tell you where I am. I'm right down here in the corner, of course. Who puts Dirk in the corner? I do. Well, anyway, kicking it all off with the Aussies against India, kicking us off on the 30th of Jan in Group B. And I do anticipate the Socceroos to cause some problems amongst these nations here in Group B and kind of powerhouse their way through to the knockout stages, where they will then feature against some big boys. I do anticipate the Koreas, the Japans, Saudi Arabias, Qatars, all them big boys, heavy hitters, to really give it make this quite a lively knockout stages. But business first, and that's getting some results on the table. So Australia will take care of India 3-0 in the end. Of course, India, again, an outside team here. I don't really know too much about them. They've never really made any statement in the world of international football, so especially in the last 50 years anyway. So they've never featured in a World Cup, according to my knowledge. So is this their time to shine? Have they unearthed some gems out in India? I don't think so. Uzbekistan against Syria will be a difficult game, and I don't know which way I'm going to lay my hat on that one. I think Uzbekistan can cause some problems. Syria can be very sticky and tricky as well. So those two sides, I do feel, will duke it out for that second spot. Syria will then take on Australia, and I do anticipate on the 18th of Jan, the match number 2, a tight game. And I'm going to give it to the Socceroos here. Again, they are one of the powered nations here, and I do anticipate them to be in the last 8, last 4, and maybe make the final. But Australia will have work to do to get out of this group in top spot first, because that's where they got to secure top spot. 2-1 win though over Syria will put them in good position with back-to-back wins. India will then lose to Uzbekistan, because I don't fear India. I've got anything, especially in this group. There are a couple other groups in this competition that are wide open, but really this one is Australia And who else? Who's going to join them? And India, unfortunately, are not in that conversation. Australia will then take on Uzbekistan, and again, we'll make it 3-3. And I'll put that monster, I'll put the goal difference between Syria and Uzbekistan against India to see who will come in as runners-up and who will have to settle for third. Because I anticipate both sides will be on 4 points, unless something crazy goes on in that last game here between Syria and India. And I do anticipate, with 4 points, you should be through to at least one of the third best teams. So we will not see the end of Syria and Uzbekistan. It's just who will have a better position in the bracket. Well, 2-1 win for Australia in match number 3 on the 23rd of Jan. We'll see them top the charts, and Syria will smash India 3-0 convincingly. Again, India coming out of this not with much to talk about, really. They are actually 101 to go the distance on this one. We have Syria 66-1 on this one. Uzbekistan are 33-1, quite high up the old pecking order there, but Australia 5-1 to go away with it. So according to the bookies, it should be Australia, Uzbekistan, and Syria. But in mind, we have India bottom, we have Uzbekistan in third, Syria sneaking in second, again on that goal difference, being the complete difference maker, and then our top dogs, Australia, the Socceroos, running away with it. That's my picks for Group B. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, of course, in the chat, in the comments. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Those are my early door predictions for this group. Make sure you get your thoughts and opinions down below and let me know who you think will qualify through to the last 16 and beyond. But until then, of course, we're going to keep up to date with, of course, our early door predictions for the Asian Cup each and every day this week. And, of course, leading up to a bracket reveal at the end of it. So make sure you subscribe, thumbs up. Of course, non-stop shop for the Asian Cup continues as we edge closer to it. We'll keep it up to date with it. We may even dig out the cat for some Cast the Cat prediction. We'll see about that. But until then, subscribe, thumbs up, smash the little bell. Of course, we'll catch you later for the next one.